are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
Let's go. Welcome back to the Sports Court. I am Riley, filling in for Barnes, and Mike's here, filling in
What
for
up?
Tony. We are about to have a great show, have a fun time here. There's a lot to get to, and I mean a lot. I mean, this is the Friday show, so we have a bunch of stuff to talk about this weekend, and I think we start right away. Well, let's not jump into it too fast, but we got basketball this weekend, NCAA, women's and men's. Got the women's playing tonight. UConn versus Iowa. Caitlin Clark versus Paige Becker is going to be an insane
it's going to be
game.
spicy.
Going to be a sick game tonight. And then you have NC State, South Carolina. South Carolina undefeated season. So big women's games tonight. This weekend, we're going to get men's on Saturday. We have UConn taking on NC State, I believe. And then Purdue, NC State, I believe. And then Alabama, UConn on Saturday. On Monday, we'll preview the national championship game, but we'll get a little preview of those games. Obviously, baseball, a bunch of different series starting. Last night was a lighter night on Thursday, and then a bunch of series starting on Friday, and then we'll get some NHL. But I say let's start
Where you want to go?
in the world of the NHL, and let's talk about.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots, pops up, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle quick. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, drink Washington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. Let's hit on some comments here. There's Tony the Riley come up. Yes, it's Ben Strong. Brian Barnaby says, let's go Yankees. I don't know about that. I hope they have a great time at the game, but let's hope the Yankees lose.
Wow.
No, I don't. Actually, I hope the Yankees win because that would make a great day for Brian.
Yes, it will.
Josh B, what's up, fam?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot going on in the sports world. Let's start off in the NHL. Last night, some good games last night. Not too many games that stood out to me personally. Like Tampa Bay, Montreal didn't really pique my interest. Florida, Iowa, Ottawa a little bit. I thought Boston, Carolina was the game of the night. That was the biggest game of the night. It took a team in Boston that I believe, as you guys know, a big Bruins fan, but it seems like people were talking about this team being one of the best mediocre teams of all time. Like it seems like when you look at the losses, especially in the playoff losses, that this is a good team with a lot of points, but are they that good of a team? And to go on the road last night and really take it to Carolina pretty much the whole game, I thought was massive out of them. It gave Bruins fans some life going into the playoffs. It's like we can compete with these teams still, even though the losses, the record doesn't look fantastic. There's still a team that I would be scared of in the playoffs. You move down that list. Columbus, New York, 4-2. Islanders win. Big win for the Islanders, still fighting for that playoff race. Nashville, St. Louis. Nashville stays hot with a win. Colorado, Minnesota. Minnesota takes a loss to Colorado. Calgary, Winnipeg. Winnipeg gets to win. And San Jose, Los Angeles, LA wins. So a good night of games. And I was when I heard I was hosting, I wanted to talk a little bit about, there's a lot of games this weekend, but not going to do a full frenzy for you. But I want to hit on the games this weekend that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. Talk to the people.
Yeah. So obviously tonight's actually kind of a light schedule in the NHL, but there's one game that really stands out to me. Yeah. And it is Edmonton, Colorado. I mean, just if you're not a hockey fan, this is a game you want to tune into. You're going to get probably two of the best players in the world, three of the best players in the world. You got Cale Makar, playing for Colorado. You got Nathan McKinnon playing for Colorado and McDavid playing for, and Draisaitl playing for the Royals. I mean, this is a star-studded matchup. Both very good teams. The line's at minus 130 for Edmonton and the over of 6.5. That's a scary over. That's a high over. But I think these two teams hit that over, and I'm actually going to go with Colorado plus money on the road here. But that is a game that you should definitely
They played recently, March 16th, final OT, 3-2 Colorado.
Look at that 3-2. That game would have went under.
Yep.
That's why this game goes over. Okay. That's what's going to happen. And then this weekend has a lot of good games.
It's ridiculous,
sprinkled throughout. On Saturday, we got Boston, Florida. As on ABC, primetime game in the afternoon. Everyone knows about what happened last year with the Panthers knocking the Bruins out of the playoffs. The Bruins just beat the Panthers down there. This time, Panthers coming to Boston. You're going to think these two teams are going to meet up in the playoffs at some point. There's bad blood there. Kachuk, Marchand. This is going to be a good game. And it's a perfect way for your Saturday. Sit down, get a couple in you, watch the Bruins play Florida. That's going to put you right into March Madness starting at 6 o'clock.
Literally, yep.
So you watch the Bruins, you watch the UConn game, and then you watch the second game at night, and you have yourself a little night there. And afternoon.
I should say, though, you did miss Rangers tonight, just so you know.
Rangers tonight?
Yep.
Yeah. Rangers, Detroit. I mean, Detroit's on a little bit of a lull. So
I know, you're expecting a Rangers win, but we gotta say for all the New York fans, there is a game tonight.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Rangers win tonight, basically.
So you're like, I don't even have to talk about it because I know they're handling business.
Yeah, and I know they probably talked about it yesterday, but that line brawl, so sick.
So sick, dude.
Love that. That's why you love hockey.
Yep.
It brings people that don't know too much about hockey, shit like that. Really, really brings in. That's the only sport that can do that.
Yep.
I mean, baseball, I guess you can have brawls, but like not like legally. Like you can just those guys. Well, they got kicked out, but technically that's all legal.
Yeah. Technically
speaking. So going down this list of these weekend games, Philadelphia Columbus stands out to me a little bit because you got Philadelphia still trying to get a playoff spot. I like Philadelphia. I love Tortorella. I've seen a lot of shit online about how he's not coaching. Like it's never his fault. He's always blaming his players. I think he's just one of those hard-nosed, older style coaches that really help hold his players accountable. And I like that. And you can see that he's got the most out of this team. And they're in a playoff spot right now. And with that roster, you would not think they would have. That same night, we have the Battle of Alberta, Edmonton, Calgary. Edmonton's going to be in a back-to-back, which is going to be tough after playing Colorado the night before. So, I mean, that one, line hasn't come out for that game yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can get a Calgary pick there. And then another good game late at night there, Vancouver, Los Angeles. So this is New York plays on Sunday against Montreal. Again, think they win the game. Next game's at home. This game's at the Garden. They should blow them out. Dallas, Colorado, Sunday night. I mean, this is a fantastic
hockey weekend
of hockey and sports in general. So watch these games, throw a couple shekels on these games if you can, responsibly. But yeah, I'm excited, very excited. A light day on Monday, but we'll get to that on Monday. But,
yep. But that was there's a lot of games to pick from, and like you said, this is like a appetize for all your sporting events.
Oh yes, and I think the NHL is usually awful at scheduling, but they did do a good job. They must have known the Final Four was going to be Saturday night, and they put this Florida-Boston game at 3:30, which is just perfect. Leads you right into Saturday night. And talking about Saturday night, let's jump right to Saturday night for college basketball. This is something that I am super excited for. Huge college basketball fan. Maybe I might have watched every game. No, I definitely watched every single game in the tournament this year.
Wow. Girls and guys, or just guys you're talking about?
Just guys. Yep. Girls, I started with probably like Sweet 16.
Yeah.
I watched LSU Iowa last Monday, which was outstanding. So yeah, let's start with girls. I'm going to give my picks. I think South Carolina wins tonight. Because for some reason, I mean, I know they blew a 20-point lead the other night. I don't see them doing that again. I think they win tonight. And don't get me wrong, I love Caitlin Clark.
Right.
As an expert, I think she's the best. I think she's so cool.
But you're
But-
Page buckets.
Well, I'm more of a UConn.
Right.
It's just UConn has dominated this sport. It does seem that sometimes this Iowa team can get one-dimensional,
Yep.
where it's just Caitlin Clark chucking up 30 shots
Yeah.
per game.
Which she did last game.
She did. She had 37 points or 39 points, but chucked up 35 shots.
Ridiculous.
So-
No
yeah.
one talks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And you've seen Gino Auriemma be one of the greatest women's basketball coaches of all time. He's going to have a plan coming into this
want to
game.
know a fun fact?
Yes.
2004, 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
UConn, men and women, national champions. 10 years later, 2014, men and women, UConn, national champions.
Okay.
Are we destined
It
for?
feels like we're destined.
Are we not? Right.
It feels like we're destined.
And it's crazy because the first time they did it, now it'll be the third if they do it. Women were obviously hot and like, favored to win it. Men not so much.
Yeah.
On this time, it's a little flipped.
No, definitely flipped. And going off that, I think UConn gets it done tonight at 9:30. I think UConn
Wow.
beats Iowa.
Let's go.
Just to the points I was talking about.
Suck it, Tony.
I think this Iowa team gets. I think Caitlin Clark's fantastic. I think they get a little one-dimensional with her. I think if you get UConn going on a run, UConn goes up by 8 early,
Mhm.
and you're going to try to play Caitlin Clark ball where she has to hit 3 shots to get him back into the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Paige Beckers, it seems like that team's a little more deep. And I'll tell you what, I know people have been saying it, so I'm not going to be the first to say it. If Paige Beckers doesn't get hurt, Caitlin Clark is not Caitlin Clark. Paige
Yeah.
Beckers is still getting a lot of media attention. She could be the best player in the country right now.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
tears her ACL twice.
And they're both
Yeah.
Midwest girls,
Yeah.
and they've been duking it out all through AAU. So this is prime time stuff right here.
This is going to be a battle.
Yeah,
an
it's gonna be good.
outstanding game. And it just goes back into what people talk about women's basketball right now. It's just that any sport, if you want a sport to be relevant like women's basketball is, you need stars. And
Yeah.
it seems like over the last 3 years, stars have come into the women's game,
Yep.
and which has made it really good. I mean, 9.9 million people watched that game on Monday night.
I will say
which will never happen.
it doesn't for some reason.
Didn't watch the amount of college basketball that I've watched. Maybe you take NC State and you're right. But every time I think NC State, the back of my mind, I go, I've seen this Purdue team play 20 games this
Yep.
season. This is a good team. This is Zaki down low. And my question is, which big man is going to foul out first? I mean, DJ Burns is going to be on Zach Edey. And if Zach Edey starts taking to DJ Burns and he racks up 3 fouls,
Do you like Edie?
I hate Edey.
Yeah, you don't think he's a today's generation type of player, right?
I absolutely hate Zach Edey.
Yeah.
I just don't think he has the skill set to play at the next level. I think he has one post move he can put to his head and do. It's dip the shoulder, put it up with the right. I think his defense is good. I think he's slow. But at the college level, he's going to dominate. And that goes to
Tyler Hansborough-esque, you're saying? But like
Yes.
obviously bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
And in the draft right now, they have him going to the Celtics at 30.
You've been there before with
Taco Fall.
Hibbert. Oh no, Hibbert with Taco Fall. That's right.
Yeah.
You guys got Taco.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's these big dudes. But if he goes there, I'll root him the best. But right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
he's not.
Right.
And down low, the only problem is DJ Burns is a stud. I mean, soft touch around the rim, has 20 post moves, tons of skill. He's going to be matched up on Zach Edey. We see how Zach Edey draws fouls. If DJ Burns gets 3 fouls early, I would see think Purdue's going to run away with this one because if you got to take him off the court, then this game is over. I mean, even with Burns in the game, this game can get ugly with the shooting that Purdue has on the outside. I mean, you drop the ball down to Edey, guys crash the paint, shooters are open at the perimeter. I mean, this game could get ugly. So I'm going to go Purdue in this game and take them by their spread. Maybe make it an alternate spread, buy the points down a little bit, but definitely Purdue in this game. And then this, I think UConn Alabama's, don't make it harder than it is. All right? Please don't. If you're out there and you think this is going to be a game, I think you're an idiot. No offense.
They're on a mission. UConn is like, they understand.
Dude, they are on a mission right now. And I think this team is just, I mean, yes, you want to be like, I don't like UConn that much. But if you go through, they've blown out every single team in the tournament. I mean, they went on a 30-0 run against Illinois, which was a game that I said they might have a chance in that game. And they did have a chance until they went on a 30-0 run. So don't overthink this game. This is an Alabama team that struggled with GCU. They could have lost that game. Yes, they have some good. Yes, they beat UNC. Yes. UConn blows them out. Take the UConn spread again. Maybe buy the points down a little bit because I think that spread is going to be pretty large. So maybe buy the points down a little bit. My final point for these games is there's a reason I took those two teams is because I think in this tournament, the only team that can beat UConn is Purdue. I think that would be a good national championship. I think Donovan Clingan finally meets his match with Zach Edey, 2 7-feet guys. So that's a kind of a washout. You even consider it's in Purdue's favor. Purdue's shooting can match up as close as you can with UConn shooting. So I think that's the first time that you see UConn get some. And as a sports fan, you would love that. You would love the national championship to be a great game. And I think this game gives us the best chance. Say NC State finds a way to beat Purdue, and then we have UConn, NC State. That might be a 35-point national championship. Do we want that? No. So I'm going to go Purdue, UConn on Monday. We'll talk about it more on Monday. Very excited for this weekend. Mike, will you be catching any of the college basketball this weekend?
I will. I know Tony and Barnes, I'm sure, are going to want to watch it. Definitely, UConn is the only thing we have here for sports.
Yes, it is like the professional sports team.
Connecticut's son, don't want to disrespect, but I mean, golly, I mean, when you have the MVP and then she literally wins MVP and then immediately requests a trade to New York Liberty, I mean, that's all you need to know there.
They ain't loyal.
No, not loyal. Because, I mean, who wants to play in the middle of Connecticut? It'd be better if the stadium was on the coast. It'd be dope. And like right here in Bridgeport or Stanford. But let's go to the comments real quick.
Yeah, I was just gonna touch on a couple of these.
So Renee saying, hold on, I got this.
Let's go!
Great team by Tony. Brian follows with NC State by 10. Go Pack. But more importantly,
the Yankees win.
No need to buy it down. UConn by 30. UConn wins by 30.
What does Tony know?
He doesn't know shit.
Look, Tony's off the juice.
He's
early.
on the
Look
juice.
At these two. Look at these.
Oh my God. UConn Red Sox suck ass. Riley riled for this weekend. The drinking, Riley.
The drinking Tony.
Yeah,
these guys are already off the juice.
Freaking off the hinges.
Maybe a couple McGillicuddies on the train. I don't know what's going on over there.
A little chocolate action.
Yes, and if you guys don't know, these two are going to the Yankees home opener.
They went to Mets home opener.
Yes. Now that Tony's not here, actually, before we get into this, we're gonna be jumping into the world of Major League Baseball.
Chukuma.
Yeah.
What a play! Stop it, Skip. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Too deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So if you guys don't know, Brian and Tony are at the Yankees home opener. They went to the Mets home opener last week.
Yep.
Now that Tony's not here, even if he was here, I'd say this. Goddamn, that team sucks
so bad.
The Mets suck.
He knew you were going to talk about them, by the way. He's waiting for this.
I don't know,
dude, how bad are
dude,
they?
what a joke. I don't know if you saw the crowd yesterday, what the announcer said. I mean, yes, they got their little win. Congratulations. That organization is a joke. Absolute joke.
It's honestly, we were talking about it. How can you, like, I don't understand this. If you're a professional athlete, you get paid, bro. At least do a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like
they're just like they already collected their check
going through
and they're over it.
out there.
The only guy is Alvarez, who I love, by the way.
Yeah.
The catcher. He's a freaking
cool.
pit bull, dude.
But I mean, God, losing to the Tigers
twice.
They did get their win last night. I saw someone comment, if you weren't a fan of us at 1-5, don't be a fan of us when we're 1-161. So I love that comment.
They're crazy.
Yeah, that team stinks. Let's go through a couple of the games from last night. Alonso saved them to get that one win. Pittsburgh stays red hot, beats Washington 7-4. Cleveland beats Minnesota 4-2. That's an interesting game because those are two teams that I guess are going to duke it out for that god-awful division. One of the worst. No, not even one of the worst division in baseball. I think Minnesota's a better team. They lose last night, but I think Minnesota's a better team, maybe by far, in my opinion. St. Louis beats Miami. St. Louis, another team that is coming off an awful year last year, and they give them the Dodgers to open the season. So it's like, God, are we that bad? I don't think they're that bad. I think they have pieces, and I think Jordan Walker's a great second-year player for them. They still have Arenado, Goldschmidt. So good win for them last night. And then talk about another organization that's an absolute joke, the Kansas City White Sox. I mean, not the Kansas City White Sox. The Chicago White Sox. They lost to Kansas City by 9 last night, 10-1. White Sox, what are we doing? I mean, to be a White Sox fan right now is awful. I mean, they're worse than the Mets, I'd say. You're in a worse spot than the Mets. Then again, the Mets fans did have hope. White Sox fans did not. I made a bet with Tony that the Sox would finish with more wins than the Mets. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we're looking good. I think we get some comments coming in.
Yep, I just want to get this video up for the boys.
Oh, what is this?
It's a special video of Barnes drinking.
Right today?
Chugging on the train,
These two are getting after it early. The old 10 o'clock breakfast beer.
Oh, man, Daddy. Give me a sec. Let's go to the comments while we wait. Wow, there's a couple. Okay.
Oh,
Wow, holy
look at
shite,
these.
dude. Let me go here. Riley for the win. I know. I'm on the juice.
He's on the juice.
Show the beer chug video, Michael. Doing a little boozing. CT sucks. Rhode Island sucks.
Dude, Tony, Staten Island sucks.
So bad.
And that goes to no one from Staten Island, just Tony.
Just Tony.
If you're from Staten Island, you're the best.
We got Kev Do. We want the smoke. Sorry, I'm late. Just woke up. Let's fucking go, Riley and Mike.
Let's go, Kev Do.
Freaking Kev Do fires me up. Correa had a night. Stop it. Hi, Renee. Kev Do. Damn, he comfy on that chair. Yeah, it is. You're ahead of yourself, Anthony says. That video is fire. Getting after it. Mets going to have more wins than the Red Sox.
All right. I mean, like I said, it's super early. And the Red Sox should get struck by the Angels this weekend. They won't. But you got to see something positive in this Mets team at some point. There's been nothing positive. Your only win, you need Pete Alonso to hit a home run in the ninth inning for you to save a win for you to beat the Detroit Tigers, who stink. They stink. I mean, yes, I know. People are saying they might win the division. They have a couple of good young players. I don't care. If you're a good ball club or you think you're going to be a good ball club, you beat the Detroit Tigers. At least 2 out of 3. All right?
At least.
All right? I understand. I get they have good pieces. Some people took them to win the Central. What is that? That division stinks. So, but you gotta win something. This weekend we have pretty much all the teams in action starting tonight. I'm gonna go through each series and just go see who's gonna win series. I'm gonna predict each series for you here. A little bit of a frenzy, but for all the series, not just games for the weekend. When we come back on Monday, we'll see how I do. I'll be here on Monday. First off, the game that Brian and Tony are at, Toronto, New York, starts at 1 o'clock. It's a 3-game series. I'm gonna go with New York taking the one at home today, and they're gonna win 2 out of 3 here. I think maybe they lose the Sunday game. Maybe they punt their lineup after two wins Friday and Saturday. But I'm gonna go New York to get 2 out of 3 here. Oakland, Detroit. I'm gonna go Detroit to win 2 out of 3. Spencer Torkelson, home run. Oakland stinks. I just watched them play 3 games because they were playing the Red Sox. Absolutely stinks. Looks like Michael has this video up here.
Almost there.
Almost.
I want the whole world to see.
Yes. So I'm gonna go. Yes, Oakland to lose 2 out of 3 because they stink. I mean, that team is god awful. I mean, I couldn't. As a Red Sox fan, it was a tough time watching those games. I mean, that team is awful. They made like 5 errors in the first 3 innings of the Red Sox game. Next series up, we have Dodgers Chicago going to Wrigley. That's a cool series. Shohei going to Wrigley. Going to be a very nice looking jersey series. I'm going to go the reverse of what people think here. I'm going to go Chicago to win 2 out of 3 here. I like Chicago this year for some reason. I think they win that division. They have good pieces. They have good arms. We saw their new arm, Shota Amanga, I believe his name
Very
is.
good.
Pitched the other night. They have Bellinger. I like this lineup. I like Suzuki. Morel's been on fire to start the year. Morel stays on fire. Chicago Cubs take 2 out of 3.
Love it.
And then we have Colorado, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay takes 2 out of 3. Colorado, actually, no. Tampa Bay sweep. Take the sweep. Colorado stinks. Absolutely awful. I mean, another one of those teams that if you're a fan of, stop showing up to the ballpark. Stop paying for a ticket. Don't give ownership anything. This team's awful. Okay? Tampa Bay sweeps them on the road in the Mile High City. They might hit 10 home runs this series. Baltimore goes to Pittsburgh. Baltimore stops Pittsburgh's hotness. I know they've been hot. Corbin Burns comes in there. They shut Pittsburgh down. Baltimore, 2 out of 3 on the road. San Diego goes to San Francisco, a matchup we've already seen happen. San Francisco took it to them a little bit. Opposite happens there. San Diego gets back on their feet. They win 2 out. it's when does it come?
Yes. Thank you,
Oh, we're
everybody,
back.
for sticking with us.
We're back.
Freaking crazy
But
technical difficulty.
when does it come to a point where Trout requests a trade?
Yo, what is up with him with that?
I don't know.
Why
It's
is he
just-
so loyal?
He's very loyal to a team that has not been loyal back to him.
Right.
It seems like they've surrounded him with some players here and there, like when they tried that years with Upton and then with Zach. They tried things here and there, but it always seems like it's a mid lineup with mid pitching. And here's the problem with a team like that: they never hit on any of their guys other than Trout. They missed on Joe Adell, completely missed on him. He's been a bust. I know he's still young, but he's been a bust. But when does it come to the point where Mike Trout says, "Hey, I don't want to be on this team anymore. If we're not gonna attempt anything." They're not even trying. They're not even trying. Please get Mike Trout out of LA.
I know it's sad.
Please.
How many more years do you think he has? Like,
I mean, he's already 34, 33, I believe.
32.
32. He was in the playoffs in 2014. That's 10 years ago now. Last time he was in the playoffs. God.
Last time, do you know? Were you just guessing that?
No, 2014. I'm almost positive. 2014 is the last time he was in the playoffs. This is the guy.
Yeah.
You gotta
2014.
think he has
That's sad, dude. That's
maybe
really, really, really sad.
maybe 3 more years of playing center field. Maybe till he's 34, maybe 2 or 3 more years of playing center field. Then he goes to a DH. God, you want to see this guy win a title?
You feel
at
the
some
building
point.
shaking?
I did feel a little bit of a shake there.
That was pretty crazy.
We might have had a big truck.
Yeah,
go by.
it's like huge. truck.
or we had an earthquake.
Oh, could have
First
been.
Bridgeport earthquake.
Did you feel that?
We just
Same
had
here.
a Bridgeport earthquake.
Was that an earthquake?
It was our first one.
There's a truck
Magnitude.
that drove by
I think that was just Tony's rage coming in from
from the Mets.
From the Mets, yeah. He just punched his fist in the ground, shook all the way to Bridgeport. Is he still hanging out in the comments? He's saying.
I was on the phone with him and it sounded crazy there.
Yeah, I mean, he's off the juice early.
Yeah, we got some comments actually. We could go to the comments.
I was looking at some of these here.
You're okay. That high. Oh yeah, you're ahead of yourself. That video's fire. Getting after it. Mets are gonna have blah, blah, blah. Staten Island is the promised land. He
Yeah.
said. Alvarez is a positive. Beatty started off hot. Staten Island is the trash land. Kev Duas.
Oh,
Crack is a hell of a drug. Cubs winning 2 games. Shake
Kev
my
Du.
head.
Kev, do we like to be a little?
It
original,
was. We
all
felt
right?
it in New Jersey.
Wow.
We just had an earthquake, Renee.
wow. Did we actually?
Yeah.
Also, Kev, do I'm not gonna be like every other sports show. I'm gonna come up here and say, yeah, the Dodgers are gonna win every game. No, gonna be a little different here. All right, we're gonna take the Cubs, win 2 out of 3. Was that a real earthquake?
I'm looking up right now on recent earthquake.
I think this is as the kids like to say, cap.
Oh wow. I'm on earthquake tracker. We have 0 in the last.
Yeah.
Bridgeport has had a 1.5 or greater.
Have you ever seen a tornado in person, Michael?
No,
I'd love to.
I've seen like
well,
a shitty little. You
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to become one thing.
yeah.
You know.
I would love again. I don't want to storm chase. I don't want to get real next to one.
But you want to be like
I'd love to see
in
one.
the distance.
I'd love to see one that doesn't affect any people. Like, I don't want people dying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want people getting hurt.
Right.
But I would love to just one in the middle of a field that dies real quick. You know, I'd love to see a tornado in person one time. But knock on wood, hopefully not like where it actually affects me or people around me or anyone in that case. But yeah, just jumping back here. Do we have the chugging video?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to get it up.
'Cause,
Yeah, sorry.
Because
That's crazy though. I've never felt an earthquake like that.
that was weird.
Like
that was
I
weird.
literally saw everything moving in here. A little
I think I'm kind of used to it because because I live on the 3rd floor of my house. It's like 110 years old.
Oh,
And that's a fact. I didn't just like make those numbers up. Every time a truck goes by,
It
my
feels
whole,
like that.
my whole room shakes.
Wow.
So that's what I didn't even react.
No, yeah,
that-
you didn't. You
that
didn't. You were
happened.
just like, wow, it must be
But
a
then
truck.
when you said it, I did feel it.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I could get it up here. Yes.
Let's see these guys.
All right, hold on. We
And
got
after
this
you
guy
watch
here.
this video, I want you guys to go look at the time, look at the clock. Look at this guy. Is that a Modelo, Barnes? Are we on Modelo? Oh, Mike, I think you were. I think this was an earthquake. Oh.
Let's go Yanks.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I will tell you what. These guys, first of all, like I said at the show, I said I hope the Yankees win one.
Yeah.
But a Yankees loss would make the show on Monday so funny because Barnes is gonna obviously we're gonna get a whole recap on Monday, which is gonna be hilarious. Him and Tony whole recap of their day. And
Look at that face right now. That's a warrior.
If they lose this game, it's going to be so funny. But I hope they do win.
Me too.
And to the earthquake, my house group chat, my boys group chat just texted, was that an earthquake? Did anyone just feel that? Our house in Bridgeport? And everyone goes, yes, I think so. I think so. So
wow.
They felt that. It definitely was.
Yeah,
I live like 10 minutes away.
Massive man-made. Oh, sorry. I'm just looking on X right now.
Is there stuff on Twitter?
Anyone else feel that earthquake 58 seconds ago?
Oh my God. My friend group from home, my boys who go to Seton Hall in South Orange said earthquake in South Orange.
Oh, also happy birthday, Satoshi Nakamoto. Hashtag Bitcoin. Let's go. I'm trying to look at some news right now.
No, it definitely was.
It had to have been. I have the earthquake tracker right now up.
Holy shit, yeah. God, I wish I was more in the present when it happened.
Yeah, I was in it. There are reports of shaking in the Tobrukski area. Check back soon for more information. Earthquake alert. Breaking Iceland's prime. No.
It definitely just happened. Everyone's talking about it. It was in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw someone on X tweet who is in the city also say that. So Joss in Jersey, us. That's pretty crazy. I wonder.
Yeah, it was all the way from South Orange. Like my boy goes in Seton Hall, all the way to here. Well, we must have got like the tail end of it. But
I wonder if there's any damage anywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is nuts. I wonder if they felt it at the stadium.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Earthquake in the Northeast, Mercury RX, huge eclipse incoming at all tracks. Adorn yourself with protection. Someone tweeted. I'm sorry.
Wow.
A map of yesterday's M4.5 earthquake in Sierra Nevada. It occurred close to an M5.4 quake last May.
It's
pretty nuts.
Yeah, I did feel that. I didn't.
Yeah, I thought it was because exactly at the same time a truck did pass by.
Yeah.
So I thought, that was an earthquake.
No,
Renee.
confirmed earthquake.
Yeah, confirmed. Felt it in Jersey, New York City.
Yeah. Confirmed quake.
Like we were just in an earthquake. I know. It was crazy. I was watching things shake.
Damn, yo. Now I'm pissed.
Maybe this is the end of the because I was talking about the other day, the wind, the rain.
No, it's not the end of the world.
It could be the end of the world.
It's not. They just want you to vibrate low so you go to that
timeline. If it is the end of
timeline.
the world, I think Barnes is dying in the best place.
Oh,
he possibly
yeah.
could.
Oh,
Just
dude. Yeah.
At the stadium, brother.
Yeah. It's so true.
He's going out the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of baseball. I mean, I can't get over this earthquake, to be honest.
No, me too. This was, no pun intended, shaking this up.
Yes. It's shooken up the show a little bit.
Dude.
Yeah.
Let me see if we got any more news. Hold on. Let me see.
Just quake takes.
Magnitude 4.8 earthquake 1 mile from Tobrukski, New Jersey just happened.
There it is. Is that
Do you know Tewksbury?
Tewksbury.
Do you know that place, Renee?
I know the name.
Levels of earthquakes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I learned this in school, but I don't know if that's
so that's like in the mid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 4.
Yeah, so it's below moderate. So damn, dude, that was below moderate. Imagine a strong one.
Yeah, I mean, you ever see the videos of like the big ones or like the Japanese tsunami?
Oh my god,
bro. Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
No, me either.
Yeah, no,
that's pretty crazy. So it's less than the 5 to 5.9. It says it's some damage to weak structures, so it's even before that. So it doesn't even hit anything. Just makes you feel good.
Like I can go for a little 4.5 earthquake every month. All right. I can do that. Once you approach over 5, 6,
it's too much.
Once glasses start falling off tables, that's not for me.
And roads are like splitting open.
I won't lie to you. I would pay money for that experience to happen again because I missed it.
Well, there you go. There's something crazy. The door opening.
The door
on its
is
own.
open. We have ghosts here.
Yep. This is 100+ building, like your home.
Yeah, I think my house has ghosts.
Definitely.
Definitely does. I live on the 3rd floor in the attic, and I feel I hear tapping up there sometimes.
Oh, I could see that. Maybe we do a paranormal episode there.
We could just shut all the lights off in my attic, get like those
the goggle,
yes,
night vision lenses and stuff, whatever we got to do.
That could be sick. We just talk. Have you ever seen the video of the ghost hunters, and the guy's like, the ghost is making me drink whiskey. He's like, have you seen that?
Yeah,
that video is so funny. And he's like, the ghost is making me drink this, and all his buddies are like, don't drink that.
Yeah.
He's like, the ghost is making me. He's just like, he gets hammered. It's so funny.
It is hilarious. They're serious too.
No, it's completely serious,
which is the best part.
Yeah, it's not a joke. Are Tony and Brian filming content there today?
They will be doing a their stories, Barnes takeover. It'll be on Instagram for sure.
Okay. Because I want to make sure that
we see some stuff.
We get a full scope of what's going on over there. Because
I know
it does interest me.
It really does.
Those two out in the city.
I think we should plan for a baseball game either in Boston or New York, where it's Sox, Yankees, and we all go together.
I would love that.
Right?
I would love that. Now, question here. I don't know if they're still in the chat, and I know they're off the sauce early. And I was hearing that they have to go to a good meal out in Little Italy after.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we don't want these guys being a mess trying not to get a good meal. So
slow it down.
Yeah, maybe relax a little bit.
I know. Well, Barnes last time in the Mets opener couldn't go the full distance. So he's pacing himself, he said this time.
You know what? I take back everything I said. Go and get after it, dude. Walk into that restaurant, get after it, Barnes. Get Tony. Tony, what's the drink of choice today? What is that?
It's Tony's a vacuum.
Yeah, whatever comes his way.
Yeah, today it's more of a vacuum. If he had the choice, I feel like going out and hitting the night, he likes to hit the espresso martinis.
Wow.
Then hammer the beers at the bar, type of a thing.
I feel like he definitely got a Guinness in him today once he got off the train.
Oh, definitely.
The first bar he went to.
I wonder if they're off the train, yeah? Oh, yeah, they're definitely rolling.
Wait, real quick. First-hand news from New Jersey.
We just said this.
No, my sister told me what it felt like in New Jersey.
Oh, was it heavy there?
She said all the stuff in her room were falling off the
wall. Oh, okay. Okay, so I take back what I said.
Yeah. So me too. I guess the 4-point does do some damage.
She said it felt like a tree was hitting the house.
Oh.
See, a tree was hitting the house.
I take back everything I said about earthquakes. Now after hearing this information.
Maybe we need the 2 to 3.
Yes, 2 to 3. 2 to 3. I don't want to feel like a tree's hitting my house. I mean, honestly, Austin, we're on the outskirts, so we just got the end of the wave.
We really did.
We got the end of the wave.
We got a tickle. That's crazy.
Yeah. How long do those waves go for? Does that go all the way to Rhode Island?
I guess it goes all the way down to Florida, no?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't want to make up science information here on this program.
No, no, that would not be good.
No.
This is not PBS.
No, but that is a good question, though. How far do the waves go? Because it happened in Tewksbury, New Jersey, and I feel
it's like a ripple effect. Like when you throw into a pond, it's like that, and they're not gonna. I'm sure it reaches them, but they don't even feel it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just so deep down and quiet. They don't feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you think that it would reach Rhode Island from here?
Yeah,
and they would feel it.
Yeah. I think they felt a little bit of what we did. Yeah.
How fast do you think
it travels?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's find out.
Yeah, man.
How fast do earthquakes travel? Fast do earth?
Because I wonder
that's a question.
Yeah, I wonder
about 3.7 miles per second.
Wow. So,
dude, yeah.
So when that happened in New Jersey, it happened at the same time it happened here.
Basically. Yeah.
Wow.
Within seconds, we felt it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Near the Earth's core, the surface rock is about so per second in surface rock to about so it goes 6.5 way below.
Okay.
So
damn, that shit interests me.
How far? Let's do that one. How far do earthquakes travel?
Yes.
60 miles.
60 miles.
A magnitude 5.5 eastern U.S. earthquake usually can be felt as far as 300 miles from where it occurred.
That's crazy.
Oh,
that's crazy.
And sometimes cause damage out to 25 miles.
Jesus. Well, like I said, I take back
Yeah, definitely.
everything I said
Yeah.
about earthquakes.
Yep.
I would not want to be in one.
Nope.
Maybe
Renee just came in with the goods.
Yeah.
Jersey, firsthand.
jerseys, things falling off the
Yep.
shelves, feels like a tree hit the house.
Don't need that.
Don't need that. Wouldn't
What
want
we
that to happen.
felt was nice.
Yeah, I can do that.
That was nice.
I can do the remnants of it.
Yeah.
All right. I can't do the in the center of it.
Yeah.
So we're all over the place.
Where
here,
were we?
All right.
It was a lot of junk talking, and then the earthquake happened. You were
Yeah.
talking baseball.
Yeah.
Though.
So we'll wrap up on baseball here. A lot of good series here. We went through the I know Kev Du gave me some shit for taking the Cubs to beat the Dodgers 2 times. Like I said before, we're not every sports show. All right. I like to mix it up here. And actually on the baseball.
I love that. And that's why we're the best sports show, because it's not regurgitated bullshit.
No, I'm not just gonna feed you Shohei Ohtani in your face.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
All right?
You don't need his jock strap.
No, I don't. I would take it though for the right price.
Right. It's to sell it and flip it
Yes,
and make
yes.
mad money.
I would put that on a cold card. I will flip Shohei Ohtani's jock for the right price.
That's a t-shirt.
Yes. With a graphic.
Yeah.
We'll print that soon.
You'll get noticed by him in the stands.
Oh, yes, just his jock strap.
He knows what it looks like.
He definitely does. And talking about baseball, I'm in the fantasy baseball league with a lot of people that are probably here. I think,
dude, how's it going for you, by the way?
It's going great.
Because I remember so with where we last left off, Riley,
Yes.
you had picked your team, you were hyped,
Yes.
trash talking Tony. How's it going?
It's going fantastic.
Wow. You love to hear that.
This is my first time playing fantasy baseball.
Stop
and
it.
I've never had more fun. I'll tell you what. I am having a great time playing.
You feel like a GM type of thing going
I do.
on? Yeah.
I do. I believe I'm playing Kev Du I think I'm playing Kev. In the first week. Now, because of how the baseball season works, where the seasons this week has been like 2 weeks almost. So we're still playing each other. But his team's good. But I'll tell you what, I think my team's special. I think Brian's in this league. Tony's in this league. This is a good league we got here going. I'll walk you through my team. Adley, Tristan Cassius, Morel, Devers, De La Cruz, who seems like he's been a little overhyped. He has kind of a tough start to the year for him. Teoscar Hernandez was hitting bombs. Ronald Acuna, Gurriel. On the bench, we have Buxton, Story, Yandy Diaz, Campusano, and Jordan Walker. So, and Jorge Soler, and Royce Lewis. So this is a sick team. Pitching staff's good, but I love fantasy baseball. I never played, got asked to play in this league, and I'll tell you what, I've been locked in. Every morning, wake up, check the app, what's going on, set the lineup. And I love fantasy football, but I feel like you're setting your lineup once a week. And that was the reason why I didn't play fantasy baseball, was because I was like, oh, fantasy football is enough. I set my lineup once. I'm going through. It's already a bunch of work. I thought baseball was going to be way too much. Yeah. It's been fantastic. I wake up every morning because what I've realized is
talk to me.
I'm scrolling on my phone for hours a day anyway.
Yeah.
So I said, why? Let's cancel 30 minutes of scrolling on my phone
and dedicate
and just
it.
wake up and dedicate it to fantasy baseball.
Wow.
So that's what I've done.
What are you looking like? What are you doing? Are you looking at
I'm looking,
players in the league right now and all this stuff and seeing who you could make moves for? Type of thing?
I haven't really gotten to the trade market yet because when you have a league where you know everyone, the trading's easier. In a league like this, I'm trying to get a feel for what moves I can make with people. So I haven't gotten into trading yet, but every morning to wake up, it's see who has a game today. If I have players off, I'm plugging and playing different guys. If I have a guy with injury, I made some picks off the waiver wire. I saw Byron Buxton, who, like we all know, injury prone, likes to get hurt.
Yeah.
But he is a talent. And he was not on anyone's team. I said, hey, let's pick him up and take a flyer on him. So, I mean, I've just been locked in. This game, I feel like this first week has taken.
So there's no
forever.
It hasn't had a first game yet.
No, I have.
Yeah.
I have. It goes in weeks.
Got it.
So right now I'm playing Kev.
Yeah.
All right. And it will be a full week. So every game that my players play, like right now I'm up 10-1 on him. Okay.
Delusion, Tony.
Up 10-1 on him.
Suck it.
But it goes by.
You love that.
So you have all these. There's 11 different things or 12 different things. It's runs, hits, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, walks, average OPS, and then pitchers are wins, strikeouts, ERA, and whoever wins more categories at the end of the week wins the matchup. So I love the way they set it up, and I think we have some Barnes comments coming in here.
I think we might be going live with them, buddy.
Oh, no way.
While they're at, I'm going to send them the stream.
No way.
They're at Billy's, Yankees 10-2, Blue Jays. Billy's, Michael.
Barnes, I
you're
took the
due.
Yankees. I took him in a
Law of
blowout.
averages. Oh, I think he's saying he wants me to go there. Brian, we're going to make this happen. I want the whole, I think a celebratory summer bonanza, TCA, DTV, Sox,
I would love
Mets,
to.
Yankees, whatever, but we got to get the Sox involved.
No,
I feel
would
like
love to go to the city. I haven't been to the city since I've been 21. I've never gone out
That's
to a
the
good
move.
bar in the city.
That's the move.
Yeah,
It's done.
I've never done that. So
Look up dates, Barnes, Tony, Riley. Get this going.
I'd
Oh!
Here we go.
Yeah. New Jersey funk. Yeah.
There he is. I hear Tony.
Yeah. Barnes?
Barnes?
One thing you can never be worried about.
Barnes?
You.
Oh,
We are in. Yeah, hard to hear. I think the earthquake was just the excitement of opening day here at Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
And like I just said in the comments, 10-2. And I would say I expect Juan Soto first pitch, honestly, out of here. Probably 480 to right field.
Jumping on the fastball over the middle.
The atmosphere. I know Riley's rallied for the Lands down street, but it's not the same, okay? There's nothing like Billy's or Stan's. I don't want to hear it about the Red Sox.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, really seems like Fenway Park, right?
Oh my God.
I literally can't hear anything you guys are saying, but I'm just fired up, honestly.
Have you been to Fenway? Come on.
Michael, we went 3 shots of Fireball to start. I dropped all of my shot. Glass midair, though, it snagged it out of the air.
Stop!
Had to wash his hands.
Had to wash my hands.
Yes.
But yeah, we're fired up. Anything you want to add, Tony?
Let's go Mets today, 6:40 start. Let's go Quintana. Fuck you, Riley. Let's go.
Fuck the Red Sox. Yankees, Soto. That's what it's all about.
Sox are 5-2.
We'll see everybody on Monday. You guys are killing it.
Wow.
Well, we thank the fellows for tuning
Yo.
in. I mean, for joining us.
You got to love that. They are feeling it.
Again,
And the attacks on you.
I've
you know?
never been to Yankee Stadium, so I don't attack it.
I'll tell you. I've been to all 3.
But-
City Field, Yankee Stadium, and what is it? TD? Not TD.
Fenway.
Fenway. I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you. Me personally, atmosphere, in terms of hanging out, going after the ballpark and stuff, and pre all that.
Yeah.
Red Sox, hands down. History of the stadium, so
There's
dope.
so much to do around there.
Yeah, and then stadium.
I think Yankee Stadium.
No. City Field.
City Field.
Dude, it is so fun there. We went Yankees Mets September 11th, Tony and I,
Yeah.
2 years ago, I want to say. We didn't even have to watch the game in the stands. We were at the bars in the stadium. It was so fun. And then Yankee Stadium's fun, but I wish they never moved.
Mhm.
I liked the old
Yankee
stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously Fenway, you got the old to it. You have, but I mean, if you I think that the pre-game
Everything's
stuff for
sick.
Yankees
Yeah.
and Red Sox, two of the biggest
is
fan
equal,
bases,
yeah.
are pretty much the same
Yeah,
thing. I
yep.
mean, there's bars lining the whole
It's
street.
literally tomato.
Yeah, there's bars lining the whole street
Yeah.
with rowdy fans getting after it. It's pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I will say maybe post game, maybe you'd rather be in a Fenway area more.
Yeah, so the city's a little cleaner too, and
yeah.
it's a better city right now.
But like we said, thank you for the guys
That was awesome.
for bringing in Tony saying fuck the Red Sox. Again, I don't understand when his team is awful. all
Yeah,
right?
no, they're so
All right,
bad.
so I hope they win just for his sake. But thank you for Brian and Tony tuning in
Yes.
and coming in with us. It's gonna wrap it up for baseball, at least. I mean, I feel like we've hit on everything for this weekend. I'm excited. Arizona, Atlanta. if you're a baseball fan, watch that series because not only is it going to be a good series, it's more of a litmus test, I feel like, for Arizona after coming off a tough series with the Yankees. Are they for real? Can they stay with a team like Atlanta? So I'm gonna move on here from baseball, and I'm gonna jump to the NBA, something that
Let's
I have
freaking
near and dear to my heart.
go.
The Bulls LeBron James at the buzzer. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game.
Yeah, so I mean, if anyone knows me, I am a diehard Boston sports fan, Boston Celtics fan. So this season has been obviously pretty good for us. It's been fun to watch. But when the tournament starts, I always say, I was talking to my roommates about this the other day.
I love the playoffs, bro.
I love NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I was telling my roommates the other day, when the NCAA tournament starts, I kind of forget about the Celtics for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I'm so locked into the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the tournament's over and there's like 2 games to the playoffs. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm in right now.
Yeah.
So last night I really got
back in a
because
little.
I probably watched, they've played like
70
75 games. I've probably watched 60 of them.
Really?
And I've missed probably the last week. So
That's impressive, Riley. You know, I mean, I've been off my basketball game the last, couple years, but I was definitely one of those people that would watch. Like, I love the TNT double headers and shit.
I've been circling.
But the NBA has been different for me. You know, it's more
I'm
show.
lucky though, because I'm in a position where like I'm at school still.
Mhm.
My nights are still on the weekdays at least are still filled with, and I've been circling this year for a while because especially this Red Sox.
You're
season,
saying the development of the teams and
well,
stuff?
no, I'm saying it for me personally because as a kid, you're always like, because I remember when the Red Sox play,
Mhm.
and when I'd be in school, it'd be like, well, I'm going home for the summer, or I'm gonna watch every single game. This summer, no, I'm gonna graduate in May. I'm like, how am I am I gonna be able to watch these games anymore? Because like you get so much going on. So I've been circling this year for a while, especially this Celtics run of being like, this could be the last Celtics run where I'm like locked in.
Stop
to
it.
the games. No, because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the future.
I
has in store.
understand. I disagree for you though.
But yeah, but no, I'm always the diehard's always gonna.
No,
be there.
not even that. You're gonna be in the setting where you're gonna need to do that for your homework.
Yeah,
and
true.
Job.
True. I hope so. But so I've been studying this for a while. But I'm back on the Celtics. Last night I really locked in. Was on some TikToks about them. Twitter went on a big Twitter deep dive. I love Twitter so much.
Mhm.
I go down. Deep
Yeah, me
dives all-
too.
It's the best app ever.
It is. It is.
So yeah, they beat.
What are you thinking, dude? Honestly, are you? Because I just wanted to say, I'm beginning of the season. We had all these Knicks fans. Well, this is from me, as a Knicks fan, and I told everybody first round and out if you're lucky.
Well,
that's what I said about the Knicks. All right, and this is the beginning of the season before the trade. And look what's about to happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And my only thing with the Celtics is, do you think? Because Tatum has to be that dude.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna do it finally?
Okay. So first, start off with the Knicks.
And I've always liked him, by the way.
I love
Kobe.
him. Great guy.
Kobe's my
Yeah.
guy. So
The Knicks. Now, this was a team that had some hope. I think false hope in my opinion.
of course,
in my
dude.
opinion.
Yes.
You make the deals at the deadline to bring in Bogdanovich
And
Alec Burks
and what's his name?
and
oh my God.
Anunoby.
Anunoby.
Okay. So
I know.
it's because this team, even when fully healthy,
Yeah.
and I know you look at the stand, you say, oh, the Sixers aren't that good. When the Sixers have Maxey and
And
Embiid on
it's
this
over.
court, they're a better team than the
Yeah,
Knicks.
that's it.
When the Bucks have
Yep.
Giannis and
Keep
Dame
it
on the
going.
court,
Keep it
better team
going.
than the Knicks. And this is a fully healthy Knicks team. We're not
Yep.
talking any injuries because I've been hearing for the last 2 months,
Yep.
Knicks fans.
Yeah.
Knicks fans be like, wait till this team gets fully healthy.
Yep.
This is a team that can compete. With who? Who are they competing with in the East? Realistically, they lose to the Bucks in 7. They lose to the Sixers, a fully healthy Sixers team in 7, and they lose to the Celtics in 5. In 5 or 6. I'll give you 6. All right.
No, they won't even.
So I just don't understand fully healthy. And yes, they suffered a tough loss yesterday. Well, I'm not even gonna say tough loss because you didn't have Randall for the last 3 months or 2 months. So Randall's out for the year.
They won. They came back and won last night.
I think Tibbs is a great coach.
I
think
see. It's like,
and I think you have pieces, but Well,
You need stars.
I think Brunson's a star.
But you need
And you
stars.
need someone to be around him.
Dude, imagine if Durant came instead of Brooklyn in that time when he went.
Yeah.
It would have been such a him on this team would be so elite.
And also you got Jalen Brunson dropping 61 points the other night.
And a loss.
And they lost to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Like that shows you everything you need to know.
Exactly, dude.
You lose to the Spurs when your best player drops 61 points.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But this is a team. It's gonna make the playoffs. Obviously. They're gonna probably win a round, maybe. I mean, let's take a look at these standings right now. Bring them up. I think they're are they in the 4 spot right now? No, they're in the 5.
They're in the 5 and they're slipping.
They're in the 5, so they would take on the Magic.
Which the Magic are going to beat
and
them.
And the Magic are a good ball club.
A
a
young
good team.
I could easily see them coming in here and beating them in the first round. Obviously getting bounced in the second, Orlando.
Yeah, and then because the Sixers are an 8 seed.
Dude.
And they've only an 8 seed because Embiid's been out 3 months. When he's back.
You know how good that is, though, for him and them?
Yeah.
Like, all they have to do is take out the first seed, and they got a ride to the finals.
They're going to get the 7th seed, I think.
All right, well, then the second.
Yeah, because I don't think they want to see the C's in the first
I
round.
wouldn't either.
And then
who's the second seed right now?
The Bucks.
Makes sense.
The Bucks. And to your second point about Tatum and the Celtics.
Yeah.
This is a team that we've seen go to the East Conference Finals, go to the finals and lose and lose and lose. So what's going to be the difference? And we've seen management shake it up this year, bringing in Kristaps, bringing in Drew Holiday. We've seen Sam Hauser take a step, make one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. We've seen Peyton Pritchard take a step, be a great backup point guard. I truly think this team is different.
We have a bunch of rookie Peyton Pritchard cards.
Really?
Rookie.
That's sick.
A lot of Anthony Edwards, Luka, Bol.
Rookie Luka.
That's
sick.
Yeah.
And to what Mike said about Tatum. Now, I think in past years, what he said would hold up and say, yeah, Tatum needs to go nuts every night.
Not nuts. I'm just saying, like, there's like a thing where it's like he's the best player on the floor, and it doesn't have to be scoring.
Yeah.
But just like in all facets, he's making the right moves and literally is the reason they get over the hump. You know?
What it comes down to me this year is, can he be efficient? Because with how good this team is, he's gonna be spreading the ball around. He's gonna be spreading Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Derek White. Like, the ball is gonna be spread around. Can he be efficient? Can he have those nights where he shoots 9 of 14?
Yeah.
Instead of where he shoots 9 of 21, or 9 of 25, and we're just wasting possessions on him chucking up shots.
Yeah,
we need him in the playoffs having those 30-point games with 7 assists, where Jaylen Brown is adding another 28. Porzingis has 20.
Yeah.
And that's how you win. And in the East, the Bucks do, even though we've beat them, they scare me because of just they have the factor of Dame dropping 50 in the playoffs.
Anytime.
And they haven't shown it this year. The Celtics have shown that they can play them.
Yeah.
I mean, you wall up on Giannis, you put someone on Dame, and you make the other guys beat you. They've shown that the Celtics can do it. The Cavs don't scare me.
No.
The Knicks don't scare. The Pacers don't scare. The Heat don't. The Sixers with Embiid will always be a series. They went 7 with the Celtics last year. It will always be a series. And then as a Celtics fan, it doesn't make you feel good that if you get out of the East, the team you'd probably play the final are the Nuggets, and they beat us twice this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not like this team's 60-16, but they got to show you something in the playoffs. Like you could face the Bucks. I mean, you could face the Sixers in the second round and get knocked out.
Yeah, literally.
You really could.
It's crazy. The East is really crazy.
So, I mean, I am super pumped for the NBA playoffs. I believe we have like 6 games.
The best basketball in the world.
It's the best. They finally, the defense, they play harder.
Yeah, I love it.
Past the All-Star break, the defense has been fantastic too in the NBA in general. It seems like they're not calling the same amount they used to.
I saw Silverman, right? Adam Silver.
Yes.
Adam Silver, I think it is. Was saying that they are looking into making it like more like for the defense, like so potentially some hand checking,
maybe
type
some more
of,
hand checking.
I think that's a good call because the offensive players are just so skilled now. Like,
you got to give the defense
something, dude. You got to be able to, poke check them every once in a while or whatever.
You have to be able to. I mean, and what I've seen called more recently too is, I mean, they're letting these guys go. Everything's called. It's like these guys are going straight up on defense at the rim, and a guy's going into him.
Yeah.
And it's like defensive foul. It's like where is that line where the defense gets a little bit? You know, where does the shot blocker get some sort of help there?
It used to be that way.
And then quickly, just want to jump over to the Western Conference. Timberwolves, Nuggets, Thunder are your top 3 there.
Yeah. How about the Thunder, dude? I can't.
I think the Nuggets are the best team there, probably. The Thunder are super young and super talented.
Yeah.
I think in the playoffs that can hurt them, but don't. Every sports media person says that. Oh, a young team can't make a run. What do you say about the Celtics?
Thunder did
like
ago? In what was it 08?
Yeah, the Celtics when they went to the finals. Honestly, the Celtics when they went to the East Conference Finals against LeBron when Tatum was a rookie. So don't say this team can't go far. They can. A team that I don't think can go far is actually this Timberwolves team. I think the Nuggets probably beat them. I think the Clippers probably beat them. The Clippers are sitting in that 4 spot. They're old man basketball, a lot of skilled players. Could be good in the playoffs though. We'll see. But I think the West, the Lakers are gonna be in the play-in. Warriors are gonna be in the play-in. We saw a play-in team were good last year. I mean, this is the NBA playoffs now with the play-in has really. It's going to be real fun. And I think it starts April 14th or 15th, I believe. So get ready for that. We've hit on everything today. It's been a fantastic show. What are the plans for the weekend, Mike? What do we got going on?
Dude, we got a lot of work and play here.
Yep.
But Sunday, Sportsport, back at it.
Nice.
At Horseshoe. So we're super pumped for that. And yeah, just a lot of work and play this weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, love that. Same for me. Gonna be getting on the golf course for the first time this season on
I can't wait
Sunday.
to hear about that on Monday.
1:00, playing Fairchild Wheeler on Sunday with a couple buddies.
$20.
Yeah, super pumped to get out there. I actually hit the range yesterday. Back hurts, core hurts, shoulder hurts. Think I pulled it on the range yesterday.
Wow.
I was so excited for this tee time. And then I went to the range yesterday to be like, oh, let me get some swings in. I forgot how awful I am at golf. So now I'm like nervous for this tee time now because I was like pumped up. And then I was so bad yesterday on the range that I was like, oh my God.
Are your buddies good?
They're pretty good. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be absolutely atrocious on Sunday. But I'm very excited. Make sure everyone tunes in to the Sportsport on Sunday, live from the Horseshoe. Barnes going to be there. I believe Domac. Is Domac going to be there?
That's the Tony
Well,
question.
I'm going to say that he's going to be there. And if he isn't,
he'll be there
on
Monday
him.
then, probably.
That's on him.
Yeah.
I'll be back here on Monday morning.
Yes, we're pumped.
With Tony and Barnes.
Can't wait. It's going to be a great show.
I know they'll probably give you a recap on Sunday, but I'm going to make sure I get a recap on Monday.
No, we'll have him wait till Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. But for Riley, Mike, great show today.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. I was thinking while I was here before we go out, I wanted to wait till the end.
Yes.
I could totally see in the future this being a thing, and Barnes and Tony could do more on assignments, and it's the Riley Report here at the Sportsport.
I love it. I mean, this is the best thing ever. Love talking sports in the morning. I mean, what is a better job than to wake up and talk sports in the morning? There really isn't. And I think that we make some great stuff. Really, you find something you won't find in other places. Definitely here. So thank you guys for tuning in. Watch on Sunday. Watch on Monday. And we will see you on Sunday from the Sportswear. Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our blood.